Good afternoon, property traders. Welcome to today's New York market conversation. Please kindly confirm if you can hear me so that we can proceed with the analysis for today. Please kindly confirm if you can hear me so we can proceed with the analysis of today. This is going to be very brief, as the only thing we focused on is the recap of the analysis we had during the London market conversation. So on the weekly time frame, we've been looking at this price point 107.490. And why are we looking at that level? Is the left shoulder right there, the classic box pattern we use for entry. So we are of the opinion, or rather I am of the opinion, that price should retrace right back into 107.490 before continuing its sell to the downside. And narrowing down to the daily time frame, we've seen that price failed to take out the high at 100.263. Instead, price just traded into it, and we're seeing this move to the downside. Coming down to the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing minor structure being bearish on the 4-hour time frame, of course, until we see a break of the high at 99.520. We will be looking for sell opportunities on the 4-hour time frame. Narrowing down to the 1-hour time frame, pretty much on the 1-hour time frame, I'm actually looking at this point. Price traded into 61.6% level, held up that point, and we're seeing some push to the downside. On the 15 minutes time frame, looking out for entries, right? We really couldn't spot any entry for the sell on the DXY on 15 minutes time frame, and we're actually looking out for something clearer. But coming down to the 5 minutes time frame, I am spotting one right now that we could maximize during this New York market open, right? So shoulder at 99.178, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. Once price retraces right back into the left shoulder at 99.178, I am more than willing to sell DXY. Euro USD, next on the list. The weekly time frame, we'll be looking at this left shoulder at 1.06629 being our point of interest, because there's the classic box pattern, and there's even a fair value gap right here. There's a fair value gap right here coinciding with the left shoulder that we are looking at, right? So on daily time frame, this was what we saw. Price traded into this IOFAD, right? And then it's reacting all the way to the upside. Coming down to the 4-hour time frame, however, we're seeing minor structure being bullish and fibbing from point A to point B. Price retraced into 61.8% fib level, and we may see it tending to the upside, going bullish and buying all the way. So looking out for entries on the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame, looking out for entries. Not so clear, I can't spot any, but on the 5 minutes time frame, most recent price action, I'm seeing one right here. So please kindly take note of these price points we're calling out, so that once price retraces right back into the left shoulder on 5 minutes time frame, the left shoulder residing at 1.16348, we can then buy Euro USD of that level. Last on our list being GBP USD. Weekly time frame, Still want to sell all the way to 1.24817 on the daily time frame, right? On daily time frame seems even way bearish, and price retraced into 78.6% level. We may see some push to the downside, but let's see what the 4-hour time frame is saying. There's quite a contrast here, because minor structure tends to be going to the upside. Most recent price action is actually bullish, fibbing point from point A to point B. Let's see, price retraced into 50% fib level, looking as if it's holding up that point, and we're seeing the journey to the upside. Coming down to the 15 minutes time frame for entries, I can't spot any yet. And on the 5 minutes, there's one right here, shoulder at 1.33069, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. I want to buy once price retraces right back into the left shoulder at 1.33069, and once that retracement happens, I'm more than willing to buy GBP USD. Please, if you have a different bias from everything that has been said and analyzed, kindly type in the chat box, or if you have questions, feel free to ask. We're here to learn together. So if you need clarity on anything that has been analyzed, why not? You can always ask your questions. And while you're doing that, I'd like to announce that we are carrying out the bot listening service program, Falcon 2.0. So you can always go to the website valueflowtrading.com/Falcon to read up more information on how to go about it. And we will be more than glad to have you on board. If there are no questions, we're going on a short break and we'll be back shortly. Please don't go anywhere.
Good everyone, welcome back to the market color today, and we're going to be looking quickly at gold against the dollar, and then we'll look at GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY quickly to wrap up today's market color. If you remember in the morning, somewhere around here, we saw gold around this level. Okay, just a quick backstory. Gold, we're looking to see a gold buy from 4,180 price point, okay? So we're looking forward to seeing a buy on gold from somewhere around here. All right, so this morning we analyzed for a gold sell. So you can see how far gold has sold to the downside from our point of interest, which was somewhere, wait, hold on, let me find it. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, so somewhere around here was our point of interest for gold. You can see the sell so far. So we're looking for a sell into this region here, like this arrow implies. We're looking for a sell into this level here, and then a buy back to the upside. Afterwards, this is our liquidity. Price has cleared the liquidity. We just need to see one more push to the downside here on the buying gold. So the sell is still in play, and we're terminating the sell from around this region. Okay, so that is just to bring you up to speed with the trade we analyzed for in the morning. Now over to GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY. Now for the yen basket, we said we wanted to see trade into this weekly order block, which is around here. And if you go to the weekly time frame, you'll see it. So this is the weekly order block. Price just went to tap it quickly, and then it's reacting around the region. You can see it also on the daily time frame and on the 4-hour time frame. You can see that. So currently, the yen basket is retracing from that region back to the upside. So in return, we're expecting to see sales on GBP JPY and Euro JPY. Now talking about GBP JPY sell, we said we would be staying out of the sell for the meantime because this still has capacity to move further upward before selling to the downside. And I would not want to be in that kind of shift where I'm forcing a particular trade to play out. That can be very disastrous to your account. So it's best to just wait for the confirmation. So even if we are forcing the trade, we have more confidence that that kind of trade is going to play out in our direction. So for Euro JPY and GBP JPY, I said earlier in the day that I'm going to be staying out to watch what plays out. I want to see a clear break of structure, then I'll be running the sell. Just the same way we analyzed for a buy from somewhere around here, we kept buying and buying and buying and buying. I usually prefer those kinds of trades on Euro JPY and GBP JPY. Once I have a clear direction on a higher time frame, on the lower time frame, I'll just buy and exit, buy and exit, buy and exit, because I'm most likely going to be right in the long term trend. So I'll just be taking advantage of it. So I want to do the same thing on Euro JPY and GBP JPY. Once I see that break of structure on the 1-hour time frame or on the 4-hour time frame, I can now confirm that we're in the sell. In the cases where we can be selling from now till all to February, because like in this first case I showed you, we started selling from I think October ending. We started buying from November rather. So we started buying from November when price entered this volume gap. We've been buying it all the way. In fact, we said we wanted to buy it all the way to this monthly high, which is around here, 216. But with what we are seeing now, we're changing our bias. We want to get a sell, maybe to somewhere around 200 again before we look for a buy to that 216. So for me, I would preferably wait for a break of structure to confirm my bias. Same thing goes for Euro JPY. I'd want to wait for a break of structure to confirm my bias. And once that happens, I'll be taking my sell on these guys and selling them all the way to the downside. Okay. For Euro JPY, this is my target 172 price points. That's my target for Euro JPY. For GBP JPY, I've mentioned this earlier. Okay. All right. So let me take a few comments before we end the session for today. Okay, that says market is looking clean this December, no December drama yet. So usually we start to see December drama from like second week. That is when you start seeing sluggishness in the market. Retailers are going to now be predominant in the market. So you'll be seeing sluggish moves, erratic moves to different directions. So usually from second week of December, just a week before the banks close, or the third week of December, that is usually when banks close, we start seeing sluggishness. Because once banks have closed, major institutions have closed as well, we start seeing full play of retailers. You start seeing currency assets behaving like crypto assets. So because of lack of institutional players, So we'll start seeing that happen when we move deeper into December. We're just a week into December. By the end of this week, we'll be in the second week of December. So by the third week of December, we'll start seeing those kind of funny moves. So that is like the best period to just stay out. So what we do here at Value for Trading is that we just close shop for the day, we stop analysis, close our accounts, wait for the fresh year to start so that we can start trading, because we usually prefer to have a long-term bias so that we just keep milking it until the bias has changed. Okay, so I hope this is well explanatory to everyone who was listening to our commentary today in the morning and this afternoon. As usual, we want to thank you all for joining the market call. Because you are here, that is why we are here as well. Okay, so thank you everyone who joined the market call, and those who are going to watch the recap on YouTube. We appreciate your attendance to these sessions. Thank you once again. We're going to meet tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. We will be analyzing currency pairs for commodities like AUD, USD, and NZD, USD. We're also going to be analyzing the US stock indices rather. So those are the things we're looking out for tomorrow. Until then, we wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.